Our pastor has deemed this year to be a time of harvest. As we celebrate our 55th anniversary here at BWCAR Church of Atlas Road, we want to take a moment and reflect on the ways that God has allowed us to be of service to others through our scholarships and outreach ministries. Asha Hagray is a scholarship recipient. She says that the ministry has helped both her and her father tremendously on her college journey.
Hey y'all, it's Asha. I'm here to talk about the scholarship ministry and how Bible Way has helped me tremendously. First, I just want to thank Miss Lee and everyone that is involved in the scholarship ministry that helped me come to college. Tuition is a lot, so thank y'all a lot.
Asha lost her mother at just 3 years old. Her father, Chris, lost his wife at a young age. However, today they are both in great spirits. They say through ministry, love, and support, they both trust that God has a plan.
I sincerely thank God for my wife, Angela, because it took so much. She went through a lot so that we can have Asha. It took us 10 miscarriages. Our pastor has been preaching on having a dialogue with God. I had a dialogue with God. When I lost my wife, I questioned God. I said, God, why? Why did I have to lose my wife at such a young age? And God answered me. He said, son, you know me. I'm God. I give life and I take life.
My dad's pretty awesome. You know, I had the opportunity of having a dad that didn't give up on me. 3 years old, and he still had me in girly dresses and hair curled up, painted my toenails when I was little. You know, so that's a very powerful thing because he wouldn't be able to do that without having God on his side. So I just want to give honor to God because he is awesome. God is just dope. God is dope.
Lamancia Williams is a West Nile virus survivor. Medical experts told her that there was no treatment, but through prayer, faith, and the power of God, her health has improved remarkably.
Hi, I'm Lamancia Williams, and I'm a West Nile virus survivor. Back in July of 2017, I started to fall very ill. I was having dull headaches, lightheadedness for about a week and a half. And one day I was working on a job that I had just got. I've been there for about 5 months, and I vomited at work. And I decided it was time to go to the emergency room. They gave me Tylenol and fluids and sent me back home. And over the course of 24 hours, I began to lose all control of my limbs. I was taken back to the emergency room. After that, I had a very quick decline. My vision, my speech, my memory was affected, my brain swelled. I lost all control of my limbs and partial paralysis. The doctors tested me for every virus that a human could get, and the last one was West Nile virus. That one came back positive. We also found out that there's no treatment protocol or rehab protocol for the virus. I stayed in the hospital for about a month. I was transported also to inpatient rehab, where I have spent the last year and present months relearning how to do everything. Growing up, you always hear about, you have to encourage yourself, you have to pray for yourself, and you have to plead the blood. But until you really go through something where you have to do those things, you don't understand the power of it. I've come a long way. Now I have responses from my muscles where in the past I didn't have any. There were lots of local pastors that came to pray for me, but I would especially like to thank BWCAR Church of Atlas Road. While in rehab, I listened to Sunday morning services. I received flowers and cards. So I just want to thank you all for your prayers and continue to pray for me.
Through ministry, God has also allowed us to be able to help those affected by Hurricane Florence.
Our community was devastated by the hurricane and subsequent flooding. We had a number of families who were affected here at St. James Elementary School.
My name is Katisa, and we were affected by the storm in Merle's Inlet. We was in C-Zone, the area that got flooded out the worst.
Hi, my name is Nicole White. Recently, my family and I were affected by the floods that were caused by Hurricane Florence.
Hi, my name is Penny Blue, and I just want to take a moment to thank everyone and explain how your generosity has impacted here in Horry County.
It damaged vehicles, clothing, things that we need for our everyday survival.
We lost a lot. The downstairs was pretty much destroyed.
We've had many children displaced. We've had children that are still not back in their homes. They've lost everything.
I had to regroup, get a new job, start all over again from scratch.
We had to deal with the sewage water and the loss of some of our personal belongings. But we're safe, and God has blessed us in that way.
The impact that your church has had on the child that you were seeing, Jewel, she is in my class, and she's an amazing student, and she's able to come to school. She comes happy, and she's not having to be distracted by things that children shouldn't be distracted by.
Where we were staying, we had to evacuate. Later on, after the storm died down, we came back. We had to come back to get some of our belongings. When we came back, we really didn't have a place to stay.
Principal McDavid actually called, and this is Levi. Principal McDavid actually called us and wanted to sponsor our family. Told us that the church wanted to sponsor us and back us and bless us.
By the grace of God and your outreach, we are able to reach those children and provide safety for them.
Pastor Jackson took it as a very personal calling to pray for the families with me after church one Sunday. But he said he was going to do more than pray for the family. He was also going to help, and that our school would be adopted. And it was just such an overjoyous feeling that came over me, that not only am I in the care of a pastor in a church who love the Lord and love their fellow man, but also not only through faith but through works and putting it into action.
We are thankful, and my kids are blessed, and they're thankful for the things that y'all have done and how y'all gave them hope to believe in God and to know that God is real and that there are good people out there, and that you cannot stop just because someone else turned you away, that you must keep on going in Jesus' name in spite of the situation.
I think we take for granted the things that, the small things that we need on a daily basis, but when you lose everything, you are really thankful for the small things.
Again, I am so very blessed, happy, and grateful to Pastor Jackson and the entire Bible Way family.
Thank you so much to Principal Felisa McDavid and to the Bible Way Church of Atlas Road. Thank you.
I love Bible Way Church. I do not attend physically, but I watch you on Sundays on Facebook, and Bible Way Church has been a great blessing, not only to that family and that child, but to me personally. I look forward to watching every single Sunday, and I want to thank Bible Way Church deeply for not only what you're doing for me, but especially what you're doing for Jewel and her family.
Here at Bible Way Church of Atlas Road, our motto is to know God, to love, and to serve. And in whatever success we achieve, God gets the glory. Happy 55th anniversary to Bible Way Church of Atlas Road.